reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. The coverage team. They'll run it to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Slangs the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Sayan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team.
Control.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here.
You okay?
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. To throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, nice throw. And catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's back. Pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Joseph. They bring him down after a short game there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Back to throw. It's back. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff.
I don't know why it's like my Wi-Fi is being terrible right now. I'm not even using my Wi-Fi.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense.
Because I'm trying to stream my game and play at the same time, and it's like they ain't letting me. Like it keep glitching, I should say.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Yeah, my router close. It's just the fact that it just continues to glitch. I may have to restart this shit. May have to restart, yo. Start after I finish this shit.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Maybe he's in the clear. They can't stop him. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Tate. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll have to throw it here on second down. It's a quick catch. Tackle, but first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Continue with
brings it back to the 18 before
goodness,
stepping
this
out.
shit is terrible.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Beck. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Daniels. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback off the target there, threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
All I know is
hurry up.
Tony ain't that slow.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Ohio State 14, Miami 10.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Canes. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass ball was incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Breaking tackles.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw. It's back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And it's a bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's a fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. To make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it over the last...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Miami, 24, Ohio State, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball. It's a short gain. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Beck. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Direct snap to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. With the catch, it's Daniels. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. Has a path to the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking downfield. He's got it in the open. He has first down yardage at the 46. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's got it right near the end zone. He's down at the 3-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Miami offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Beck. Pressure is coming. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Cage will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Back to throw. It's Speck. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Trying to find room. It's Lyle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls.